StarCraft of 12, and today we have an epic rap battle that I'm sure a lot of fans of these two shows have been waiting for from Freshy Kanal. This is the Caine from the Amazing Digital Circus versus Alastor from Hazbin Hotel. And it's featuring Jeesh and LongestSoloEver, and I cannot wait to hear what they've done here. Link will be in the description below if you want to watch this without my commentary, because we'll be pausing it, we'll be talking about it. And without further ado, let's get started.
Welcome to the global network. Where I'm from, we dispose of errors that are just like him. His old soul is severed. When we're breaking records, he's a broken record. 7 years with his head in the dirt. He's the radio demon and barely gets hurt. So, what's the name for our new companion? He could be Caine. He got sunned by Adam. You try to hide your past, but I can see through all the scars behind your life. I know the real truth. Before you trample the souls inside your deal duels, maybe you should ask your owner to let your leash loose. I'm on air and gravity's a choice. When he's on air, he's trapped between the noise. But don't you worry, he won't be our main act. We all know he's powerless when Caine says.
You look a bit.
Okay. That was a pretty solid opening from Caine. I am very curious to see exactly how Alastor is going to respond, because of the fact that, like, Caine came out swinging right out of the gates. Like, there was virtually no build up or anything like that. He just started taking shots. So I'm very, very interested to see how Alastor responds to this for his first chorus, his first verse, because there are a few things that I could think of, but I'm gonna be honest, like, Caine is a mysterious individual. He has barely been featured at all in the Amazing Digital Circus. When he has been featured, obviously he's been shown as this rather goofy but incredibly omniscient and ever-present threat. He clearly has complete dominion over the circus, but we don't know anything about him. All we know is that supposedly he's an AI, and he can do whatever he wants. So I don't know what Alastor can throw at him, because unlike Caine, Alastor has a lot of things between the pilot and then the actual series, and many years of them just kind of like sitting on a whole bunch of like facts that VivziePop has released about the characters. There's a lot to say about Alastor. So I'm curious to see exactly what Caine is going to have to deal with, because Alastor doesn't really have a lot of material to work with.
Nice. But don't you worry, he won't be our main act. We all know he's powerless when Caine says.
You look a bit jittery. Lay off the JavaScript. How many times can you glitch as a party trick? If your fans aren't in hell for liking your show, they certainly are for the art of it. With no vacancy for another. Oh, what if this show for kids made you scream? There's a place the street across that you know well. Take 'em to the has-been-done-before hotel. I don't even really see what the fuss is. Your pilot gave us 25 minutes of nothing, but YouTube is flooded with more rip-offs and hoodwinks. Get your bootlegs made a bigger digital footprint. Truth is, you're a bad boss, and your hat job establishment might be fucked, because you were given our sandbox, and yet everybody in it wants to fight the dust. Your world is sloppy code with bad graphics. If I made that, I want myself abstracted. Nobody wants to stay inside of your domain. It's like, I guess, got web traffic.
I know.
Okay, I am thoroughly impressed, and I'm going to have to give that first one to Alastor. Alastor took what we had and ran with it. Like I said, we don't know much about Caine, but Alastor made it work. Holy crap. That's an uphill battle Caine's going to have to come back with. That was a that was brutal. If that was the final verse, I'd be giving it to Alastor right now. that was a massacre, and that was only verse 1.
Being on camera's not your forte. Deer in the spotlight was caught in 4K. Oh no! Now you're dead hunting for your next job. And for your resume, you've already got a headshot. Now introducing Pomni and Jax.
I don't think I can rap.
Just beat him up.
What?
What's a few broken bones to him? He's used to replacing the cast.
You're a bellhop with a carrot bob, Alastor.
Okay. Okay, clearly this isn't going to be as one-sided as I thought it was. Calling in Pomni and Jax was a brilliant, just to set up the the cast replacement line. Because holy crap. Okay, so for people who don't understand that line, between the original pilot of Hazbin Hotel and the actual show, almost the entire cast, if not the entire cast of the pilot, was completely replaced by more well-known voice actors. So that's where that came from. That was that was lethal right there. I don't know if that one line makes up for the complete and utter devastation that all of Alastor's first verse was, but it's a good start.
What's a few broken bones to him? He's used to replacing the cast.
You're a bellhop with a carrot bob, Alastor. So please hold the door while I speak to your manager, because you can't run ads. You've had your chance, but you couldn't sell angels as a bag of crack.
Can I get some?
For a killer, you're very attached to a dead industry, but you know how it goes. Video killed the radio star, and digital killed them both.
Listen close, you worthless scum. If you don't shut your fucking gums, I'll soon remove and cut that tongue, then pull each tooth out one by one.
I'll have the appendages sever the rest of the meat that is left on your body. Being cooked medium rare, presenting your guests with their first proper meal.
You understand? I'll put your tens under maintenance and you in a lifelong sentence of waste.
Whoa. Because I haven't actually seen Hazbin Hotel, the whole Alastor going Pennywise shtick here, like, I knew that happened. I had that spoiled for me, but like I've only seen pictures. I haven't actually seen the scene. So like that part right there, that threw me for a loop there. Really, really solid bar. It would not have worked, honestly. That whole section there would not have worked if it had gone at the regular pace. So them slowing it down actually made it work better. But both Caine and Alastor are going freaking full-blown Lovecraftian horror story with their appearances. And I somewhat expected that to happen, even though we haven't seen really Caine do that in Digital Circus. So, like, I'm not going to say it seems out of character. I just don't think it's canon. But Alastor, no, I've seen what Alastor becomes. So far, in this particular, I'm going to rewind it just a little bit. Only because of the fact that I want to get a better impression of the second verse for Alastor. Right now, as of second verses, Caine had a couple good bars, I felt, in this second verse to fight back against Alastor. The deer in the headlights headshot one, and the Jax line was probably the two hardest hitting ones. So I don't know if that's good enough to actually compete with Alastor's, but I just want to go back and re-listen to what Alastor said in response, because I think I was caught off guard by the visuals. Did not expect the visuals, and so I wasn't paying attention, as close up attention to the actual, like, scene.
Listen close, you worthless scum. If you don't shut your fucking gums, I'll soon remove and cut that tongue, then pull each tooth out one by one.
I'll have the appendages sever the rest of the meat that is left on your body. Being cooked medium rare, presenting your guests with their first proper meal.
You understand? I'll put your tens under maintenance and you in a lifelong sentence of braces. All for the...
Oops. I knocked my thermos off. Sorry.
You understand? I'll put your tens under maintenance and you in a lifelong sentence of braces. All for this high tech. Who would choose it? You're the proof that AI is ruining music. Use Candyland for your cool amusement. You can't sugarcoat what you do to humans. Maybe I'll move a hotel near your chaos. Cause everything will become hell if you stay God.
I think Alastor took it. We're gonna mute that so that way I can actually talk. Yeah, I think Alastor took that one. Caine started off pretty good in the first round, but was absolutely decimated by Alastor's first verse. He had a couple good comebacks, but nothing truly substantial. And then Alastor, by the second half of his second verse, had basically planted the flag and conquered that hill. Like that, Alastor had Caine dead to rights throughout most of that. Caine had a couple good shots. There were a couple really like prominent lines, especially the Jax one. The Jax one was probably my personal favorite out of the entire rap. The Jax one is my favorite. So Caine's second verse, I'd have to say, line wise, that line was my favorite in the entire rap. But in terms of like impact, I'll have to give it to Alastor. Alastor, I think, took that one. But I mean, if you disagree with me, that's perfectly fine. Put who you thought won in the comments below, because I would love to hear your opinions. I know people have definitely given me their opinions on the Jack Sparrow rap battle that I did a while ago. Yeah, no, I would love to hear what you guys have to say about that. But anyway, that's going to be it for me. Thank you for joining me. I am Mark Alpha 12, and I will see you in the next video.